scan right now. That's a great idea.
The diffuser is no longer in your
Oh my god.
Good start,
Jump
guys.
out. Yeah.
The diffuser has been recovered. You have dropped the diffuser.
Oh, yep. Nope. He's
Invisible.
invisible. He's invisible.
Frost is invisible. Nice.
You gotta be kidding me.
You must recover the diffuser.
This game is broken.
Yeah, I'm reporting Frost for toxic behavior. Little bit at the very bottom of their leaderboard.
Can't wait till they all get banned.
One friendly operator remaining.
Good try.
Yep. This
Oh
is.
my Christ.
I'm not. Gosh dang it! I was scratching my lip.
One friendly operator.
Yep. He's invisible. Yep. He's invisible. Eddie J just popped up on my screen.
Yeah, okay, no. Little bitty just said, you salty? Yes you are. Bye.
Dude, it's not my fault when he
Failed.
gets banned.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Dude, even the shield. No, Eddie's doing it now.
One friendly
Eddie's cheating.
operator remaining.
He's cheating now. You're all doing it now.
Mission failed. All
It's you, me, Austin. Bullshit. Blitz is in B. Come get me, Pulse. Come get me, Pulse.
He's low. He's super low.
Damn! I'm so
mission
pissed
failed.
off we
All
lost this
friendlies
game.
were eliminated.
He was on like 5 HP. How did I not get him? Yep. There you go. So obvious. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's even in the kill cam, dude.
Half your team is invisible. I'm screenshotting this.
So guys, that gameplay you just saw right there was from a few nights ago in a ranked game. I think that was a good way to start off this video. So, as most of the veteran players know, ever since the start of Siege, it's been plagued with many bugs, glitches. You know, it's been a mess since the game came out. Of course, Ubisoft has been able to make the most of it and make it into a hugely successful title. Now, that doesn't mean Ubisoft's off the hook here. They have a lot of issues that they need to address and try and do what they can to fix it. Now for this video, I'd like to give a shout out to Pretty Good Gaming on YouTube. They made a video called Rainbow Six Players Are Feeling Pretty Sick About This, and they came up with some really great points. I thought I'd kind of expand on that and now how I feel as a person that has been here since basically the first month the game came out, and also somebody that's played on console and has bought almost all the season passes. So just another point of view in this. And if you want to go check out their video, that would be awesome. I'll probably put a link in the description, and this will just be my thoughts about it. So the first point I want to bring up is what was a huge controversy, especially after the EA thing. It was big, which I don't really find as big of a problem with it as many people, but that is the Outbreak packs. So if you didn't know, basically Ubisoft said is basically everybody that is getting that has had the game will only get 4 Outbreak packs. Not to mention it'll only be available with Rainbow Six credits. Only Rainbow Six credits. But not only that, but then they said newer players, they will get 14, an additional 10. So people, they have some outrage, and of course I got a lot of this info from Pretty Good Gaming, so you gotta check out their video. But they said, okay, we'll just do 4 all around the board, and yet they still say though it's only gonna be available with Rainbow Six credits. And the way I see this is, Ubisoft they seem to really taken up a business plan over the past really 6 months to just, okay, we gotta get new players, we just focus on the new players. We need to get right up there with Call of Duty. We need to have one of the best selling games. just put a bunch of incentives for newer players. And I just, when you come with somebody, especially even the people and probably the pros and stuff, they're probably feeling a little robbed too, because they've been here literally since the beginning. We've been here since the beginning. Even if you were here, whatever, from when the game came out to year one, excuse me. I mean, you're still getting screwed over a lot of times because you've still been there for a long time and you've been dedicated to this game. So, I mean, I get what Ubisoft's trying to do, because they're like, we gotta get new players. They have basically what could be a start of a franchise now. They're gonna start building off of that. But at the same time, you can't take stuff away from the veteran players that have basically, they're the reason that your game is even grown. Without them, your game would be nothing, because that dedicated player base would not have been playing throughout that entire time, that infancy of the game. You know, so I think I do understand, and I think people are getting a little too crazy with the Outbreak packs, but Ubisoft needs to watch what they're doing. They're with the new players incentives, because us veteran players do feel like we deserve a little something more for, you know, being there since the beginning of the game. And just everybody, I feel like if you've been playing for a while, I think they feel like we should get at least something, some kind of reward. And the Ash Elite skin, I mean, it was great, but it's kind of useless now because everybody has it. At least that's how me and my friends see it. So, I mean, that's up for debate, always will be, as long as the Rainbow Six community stays strong. But that's basically all I gotta say about that issue. So, moving on to what I feel is always been a humongous issue ever since they came out with it, but that is the TTS. Now, I understand that PC is the largest market. They've got the Pro League scene. They've got probably the most competitive gameplay because they've got, you know, the flick, the mouse and keyboard, all that good stuff. And as somebody that plays PS4 and console, trust me, I understand that Ubisoft wants to push the PC as much as possible, and they want to make it kind of the primary system to play on because it's has the most potential to make revenue. It's pretty logical. It's a logical thing to do. So not only to help out the general game, but also to help out basically the Pro League, so that no big bugs get out. They came out with the technical test server, which was, I believe, about a year ago, for PC only. Now, this was, like, as I said, to get rid of most bugs, and basically, if you don't remember, oh, I remember now, it was by the Velvet Shell. Now, if you don't remember, Velvet Shell, Mira came out, and there was a huge game-breaking glitch where she was basically useless for the first couple months that she was out, or excuse me, first month and a half, I'd say that would be more logical, where basically if you went up to her Mira from the other side and meleeed at a specific point, it would actually drop it like it was supposed to do just on the side of Mira. So obviously we got a problem there. So Ubisoft, they were like, okay, we're gonna come out with a technical test server. It'll fix the problem. We'll be able to see if there's any other major bugs to anybody, any new operators, if we need to do any good balancing before the game came out, that, you know, we can fix that. Now we look, Operation Health happens. There wasn't really any big changes, so they didn't have to really use it. Now, next DLC, Blood Orchid, Ella comes out. Now, Ella, there was probably, I think that was when they went up to basically it's 2 to 3 weeks on the technical test server. So it was that long on the TTS, and yet they didn't even find out how overpowered Ella turned out to be. So that's kind of the first glaring, like, really Ubisoft moment, is because they had 2.5 weeks of testing with a large player base that gave lots of feedback on Ella, and yet saying, oh, her weapon's overpowered, you know, her gadget's too strong, and yet they really didn't change anything during that time. So not only that, but then they go on, White Noise, nothing really happens at White Noise. They don't really have to deal with anything. Now, the next DLC, which is Chimera, I will give them credit for this. They did fix the Blitz 2-speed glitch before it really ever got out to the main community, like everybody else besides PC. So I will give them the credit for that. But the problem I've always seen with the TTS is the fact that they're trying to get everybody to play the new operators so that they can see if there is any bug, like humongous game-breaking bugs, we can go on and we can fix that. But now, to do that, from most of the gameplay I've seen and what I've heard from other people, if you download the TTS, you basically get so much renown that you get to unlock the operators right away. You get to play them. And when you're on console and you pay $30 each year to play as the new operators first, and you have people on PC that probably just picked up the game on Steam for some kind of sale or something, and they can go on and they can, oh wow, oh, it's the new operators, let me play as them. And I don't care if it's just the TTS or if it's in the full game, the fact that they still get to play the new operators when they haven't really supported Ubisoft at all besides probably buying it for some cheap sale, when we're here on console paying $30 to play the new operators, basically now a month or two, or like a half a month after everybody on PC. That's what's always rubbed me the wrong way. And the thing that gets me the most is that I still love this game so much that I still buy the season pass, and each year I still get screwed over by that TTS, because I remember back when it was year one, when Habana and Echo came out, and everybody were seeing all these things, like everybody together, console, PC, figure out, oh, you can break hatches with her X-Kairos in one shot. You don't need to use, thermite to get rid of hatches. Now, with, for example, Lion or Finka, they knew everything about her basically the second day that she was out on TTS. By the time it gets to console, there's nothing to explore. You already know everything about her. There's nothing like fun to, go out and test. Like, oh, does she revive people from afar? Does she give extra reload time? Like, what? Oh, let's go experiment. There's no point in it anymore because it's all on the TTS. And there's no other YouTubers, I feel, that are complaining about this because they all also play PC. Trust me, I love Matimio, but he plays PC, and I don't think he really gets that for us on console, we've really been getting screwed over. Not to mention it, the past couple DLCs that's come out, the servers have just been horrible. I don't know what they end up doing to the servers on console. I mean, it's just terrible, and this all leads back to that invisibility glitch. You have a TTS for this. You have all the stuff that you can, solve these issues. So why do these big game-breaking bugs get in? Why are you screwing over the player base? And now, us on console. Now, this I understand also is something it's kind of it's on Microsoft and Sony's hands because they need to go through this whole formal process and stuff. But now, on console, we're gonna have to wait basically until probably the mid-season reinforcements, where ranked is basically unplayable because you have people exploiting this 24/7. I just find it ridiculous that with the TTS out and with all of these things that are like, oh, we should be able to, it's all gonna be solved. There's gonna be no more big bugs, whenever the new DLC or content comes out, and yet you still have crazy things like this happening. Every single season, there's at least one or two big bugs. I can't believe Ubisoft. So, I love your game, Ubisoft. As a developer, I really don't think that you are the best ones to support this game. I really wish it was somebody else, but, I mean, I'm gonna keep supporting your game no matter what, and I just hope everybody that's watching this video can kind of resonate. And definitely, guys, let me know how you feel about what my opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, totally say it in the comments. This is all about the community just getting to understand each other, and for Ubisoft to be able to understand how the community feels. So I feel like that's the main point of this video, is somebody like me, with a lot of my friends and people I play with, feel the same way. So I thought I'd get our opinion across, and definitely, if you guys have a different opinion and you are watching this, definitely put it down in the comments. I would love to kind of have a conversation with you guys. So that's basically it. Go and watch that video from Pretty Good Gaming. It's a great vid. Really helps understand kind of where I was coming from with this video, and that's the rant I've been trying to get off my chest for a long time about this game. So, alright, I'll leave it. I'll sign off to you guys, and I'll see you later. Have a great one, guys. I was playing casual, and I was left